every other members of Good Morning champions, pro connectors of Green Life International, and every other esteemed distributors and members of Prime Phoenix Alliance International. You are all welcome to another powerful edition of mentorship from our international mentors all the way from Philippines. If you can hear me loud and clear, please type yes on the chat box. Can you confirm if you can hear me loud and clear? Great. The number I'm seeing, the number of participants I'm seeing here is very low. Every leader should please knock on the doors of their success lines, their accountability partners. Yes, I'm quite aware that many of you are here physically present in our training hall, and that's why you are not joining. That is why you are not joining with your phone. Okay. Pro connectors from Saki PCs, are you there? Can you indicate those of you from Saki PC, Saki Project Center, are you there? Ogunwosho Project Centers, champions from Ibadan RC, are you there? Great, great. Are we really ready? Are you ready for this? If you are ready, type I'm ready on the chat box. Before I will be bringing on board our international mentors and trainers. If you are ready, please type yes on the chat box. Type ready. If you are ready, type I'm ready. I'm ready. Type I'm ready on the chat box. Those of you in our training hall, if you are ready, shout I'm ready. All right. Kishi PC, are you there? Can you confirm if you are there live from Kishi RC, Ogunwosho, Kishi PC, Ogunwosho PC, and Saki PC? Okay. All right. May I have the honor to invite on stage our esteemed trainer for the day. First of all, my name remains Ambassador Ango Solu Dare. It is an honor for me to be inviting on stage our powerful trainer, our esteemed mentors, all the way from Philippines. These leaders I want to introduce right now, they have always been there with us for the past 8 years, going to 9 years now. I was very, very lucky to have received direct mentorship physically one-on-one years ago from our mentors at Abuja RC. That was where we started from. And to God be the glory. We are still here standing. We are still here waxing stronger. We are still here building this life-changing business opportunity with our mother company, Alliance in Motion Global. To God be the glory. Right now, I'll be inviting on stage our powerful trainer. And we're going to do that in our Dream Life way. As I call out some of the attributes of our mentor, I'm sure you know what to do. You know what to do. Are you ready? Are you ready? The person I want to call out on stage is a leader. I can't hear your clap. I can't hear your clap. I can't hear your clap. I said the person is a leader. A mentor. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? You better be here. You better be here 100%. The person I want to call right now, they are our leaders, our mentors, motivator, caterpillar, bulldozer, the person of our esteemed international mentor and founders of Prime Phoenix Alliance International, the person of Professor Sherwin Coronado and Coach Olive Coronado. Let's put our hands together for the two of them. They are great, wonderful people. I'm so much honored to invite you on stage. Thank you. God bless you for being with us all this while. You have the floor now. Thank you. God bless you.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much, Ambassador Angus Saliu. Of course, as always, I am very delighted to be here and to hear from you and also to be with all your leaders right here. Later, we will be joined by my husband and my business partner, Professor Sherwin Coronado. And yes, as your leader, as your ambassador has just mentioned, he was personally given one-on-one training by Professor Sherwin Coronado during the time that he was in Nigeria. And of course, right now, even if we cannot be there physically, we are very, very happy to be able to give this training to you and also to to provide some mentorship for everybody, not just for the existing leaders who have been with us for many years, but also for the new ones. Are there leaders here or members here who have been with us only for less than 6 months? Can you type hello in the chat box if you have been with us only for 6 months or less? Okay, we want to see if we have new members here, and we welcome you to the team, of course, and we hope that you will hold on to your dreams because this is the beginning of the reality, okay, of making your dreams into reality. Okay, yes, hello, hello. Wow, I am looking at the chat box right now. Aziz, Rebecca, Kafilat, Mashud, Bashir, thank you very much for joining us today, and I hope that many of your other leaders will also join us shortly because I think there are some people coming in. Okay, so without further ado, I am going to be starting this training already, and we will begin the first part. I will be discussing the first part, and then later on, Prof. Sherwin will be discussing the second part. Okay, so let me just share my screen. I hope that everybody can hear me loud and clear. So today, our topic, our main topic is called Push Through the Dip, Grit, Focus, and the Power of Daily Discipline. And this is very, very important, especially for those of you who have already tried for a few months, even if you've just been here for 2 months or 3 months or so. I'm sure that you've already experienced starting the business, actually talking to people, learning to master the marketing plan and the actual business, being able to experience rejections already. Okay, and that's why it's very important that all of us pay attention here because this is applicable not just for old members but also for new members. Okay, so let's begin. What is the dip? What do we mean when we say the dip? Okay, definition of the dip. This is the painful middle where results are slow, motivation fades, and quitting looks easier. What do we mean? Okay, sometimes, we get to this point when we start to lose that motivation, that excitement that we had when we first started, right? Because at first, once we watch the presentation and hear from the leaders, hear from the mentors and the speakers and all the uplines, okay, at first we get really excited and we start to imagine what's going to happen to us here. We start to picture our dreams becoming reality, becoming true. But then once we start doing the business, sometimes, actually most of the time, and I'm not just talking about the ordinary distributors or ordinary members who are doing this business. I am also talking about the top earners in this business, okay, um, most of the time we all really experience this dip, okay, during the business journey. And it's not just one time, okay, it actually happens several times, okay. It's not like you go from, it's not one straight line, not one direct line wherein you start your business and then you go from there and it's all smooth sailing, right? So it's not like that. There are many things that we have to learn, and we grow as we go along. As we experience a lot of setbacks, challenges, we grow in that manner, okay. And I would like to share with you at this point that my husband and myself, when we started this business about 14 years ago already, okay, we were really excited. We were thinking this is going to be our breakthrough because, for those of you who are not aware, the two of us used to be ordinary school teachers. Okay, my husband was also a professor in college in the university, and I was teaching English to a lot of younger kids. Okay, and we taught and we were employees for more than 10 years, and at that point we were experiencing a lot of debts. Really we were really struggling financially, and that is why we were hoping for a breakthrough in business, because we knew during that time that business could be our way to time and financial freedom. Okay, so we were excited when we saw this opportunity, and we wanted to really give it our best shot. And that's what we did. We kept on learning, we kept on doing what we needed to do. We asked different speakers, different mentors, what we needed to do. It was our first time in this kind of business, and yet we really tried our hardest to learn everything that we needed to learn. Okay, but still, the dip was still experienced by us. Of course, there were times when there were so many challenges that we really wanted to give up already. We wanted to change our direction. Okay, but we continue to attend company events, team events. We continue to watch testimonials and success stories by others who have been successful in this business. We talk to them, we ask them questions, even when we were not feeling so good anymore, even when we wanted to quit already, we continued to do that. And that was what pushed us further. And eventually, we were able to achieve our breakthrough and be able to experience actually making our dreams come true. How being able to travel around the world and give our son a good education, being able to buy our dream cars and have our dream house constructed. All of those things eventually we were able to achieve because we did not give up during this dip. Okay, for sure, many of you are experiencing this probably now. Maybe some of you have already overcome this. Okay, and maybe some of you are just about to experience it. Okay, so we want you to pay attention, so that you will not just give up like that, and you know that this is just part of the process. Okay, so we have to trust the process. Tell yourself, trust the process. Believe in yourself, believe in your leaders, believe in the company and in this business. Okay, so we all have our personal stories, and I'm sure that one of these days you will be able to use this dip story of yours in order to inspire others. Because, of course, if you don't experience these challenges and difficulties, then you will not be able to inspire other people, right? You cannot go up on that stage in front of your team and tell them that everything was smooth sailing, everything just, everybody I talked to just joined me. Okay, it's not going to be like that. And of course, that's not going to be inspirational, right? So the question is, what will you do about it if you experience this dip, and how long will you last? Okay, ask yourself that. Are you here for the long term? Are you really that determined to reach your goals and dreams? So you have to be clear about what you want to achieve from this business, and that is what will keep you holding on and keep you pushing through the difficulties, okay, through the rejections and all the difficult days. All right. So of course, wait, let me just move this there. So what we'll cover today, the first thing, what to do when you hit the dip, how grit helps you push through, how focus protects your energy, and how daily discipline builds your freedom. So, we are going to talk about all of these things today. And it's very, very important because everybody can relate to this. And, even if you've probably heard about some of these things before from other speakers, probably, or from some other trainings, it's very important that we are reminded all the time because even in my case, I have attended several trainings that covered some of these things. Okay, but sometimes we tend to forget, especially if we're in that down moment of our lives. All right. Okay, great. Now, what is grit? Okay, somebody said in the group chat, Bashir, Shitu said, trust the process and believe in the leaders. Okay, great. So, what is grit? Okay, grit is a combination of passion and perseverance. So, you don't just you cannot just have one. Okay, you have to combine these two in order for you to get through all the difficult things, all the problems, okay, that you will encounter in this business. Because, even in employment, even in other aspects of your lives, and in other forms of businesses, all of us will experience challenges, right? But I am telling you that this kind of business, we have already proven it to be one of those businesses that will really get you to where you want to be in a shorter period of time, given that you will give it your best shot. You will give it more than 100% of your time, effort, energy, all of your talents. If you really put it all in and you have that grit to continue no matter what, okay, whatever it takes, all right, then for sure you will be greatly rewarded in this business. I'm telling you, I've seen it happen to so many people, not just here in the Philippines, but to Africans as well. Our company has been around for 19 years now. We are actually going to celebrate our 19th year anniversary this coming July. So, we are proud to say that throughout those years, we have seen a lot of ordinary people transformed into extraordinary multi-millionaires who have achieved a lot in life. Okay, so please, please develop your grit. You have to be passionate about this business, embrace it, love it, enjoy the process, even if it's difficult, and always keep your eyes on the prize. And don't focus on the difficult things, on the challenges, because those are just part of the process. Okay, so we have to persevere, we have to keep at it day and night. All right, and it's what will keep you going when motivation fades, because motivation is just short term, or usually it's just at the beginning, when you're excited, when you've seen this opportunity for the first time, or sometimes after a training or after listening to a success story, you're very motivated, right? At first. But sometimes for others, it just lasts a day or two. So, what will keep you going is your grit, okay? And of course, your compelling why. Because each one of us, we have a personal compelling why, okay? This is the reason why we got into this in the first place, why we want to achieve something great, okay? Not just for ourselves, but for the people we love. Okay, so grit is a decision, not a feeling. And now I want you to take some time, okay, for those of you who have your notebooks or a piece of paper with you, or if you have your phones, I want you to take some time, write down or type there why I won't quit. Okay, on your notebook, in your notebook, or on a piece of paper, or in your phone, I want you to write down there the first thing that comes to your mind, why I won't quit. Okay, maybe it's because you want to do this for your family. Maybe you have a lot of kids that you want and you want to give them a good future, or maybe you're doing this because you want to prove to yourself and to others that you can be great, okay? That you can be a wonderful achiever. All right. So, whatever it is, write down why I won't quit and make it a practice, make it a habit to look at it, to read it every morning before you start your day, before you get into your tasks, okay? So that you will always be reminded why you will not ever quit in this business. Okay, I hope you're doing that now. Somebody said in the chat box, because of financial freedom. Yes, if you have that great desire to have financial freedom, especially if you have experienced the pain of not having that, not having the choice to choose what to eat, where to live, not having the choice to sleep all you want or to wake up at what time you want, right? Or to choose a good school for your child. Okay, those things, those painful moments will also contribute to why you won't quit. All right? I won't quit because I want to liberate many people's lives. That's wonderful. Shay Saliu, yes. Time freedom also, that's correct. We're all in it here. And that's one of the things that my husband and I are very grateful for, because we are able to watch, not just watch our son grow and learn and and develop into a good man, but we're able to be there with him every step of the way, and that's something that you cannot go back on, because time is, when it passes you by, you cannot retrieve that anymore, right? So time freedom is very precious, it's very important, and you'll be able to be healthier and to spend your life living it the way you want to. Okay, now let's move on. I want to share with you this bamboo tree story. Do you have bamboos in your country? I'm not sure, but here we have a lot. Okay, and this is usually used as an analogy for grit. Why? Because when you plant bamboo for 5 years, nothing is seen above the ground. So those people who plant this bamboo, they think that it's not growing, okay, that nothing is happening, all right? But suddenly, one day they wake up and the bamboo has grown 90 feet in just 5 weeks. Okay, so what happened? It was quiet and it was not moving at all. But actually, what was happening here was that it was growing underneath the ground, underneath the land. Okay. It was actually growing, but you couldn't see it at first. And, this analogy is very powerful, because this is actually what happens to us in this business. Sometimes, you're doing everything that your mentor is telling you. You're trying to learn this business. You are prospecting and presenting. And sometimes you think everything is happening so slow. Okay. You're not really getting a lot of results, but actually you cannot see it yet. Okay. The results that you want, you cannot see it yet at first. All right. But actually, you are already growing by listening to your mentors, learning something new, especially, if you haven't been in business in the past, or if you haven't um, experienced personal development trainings and workshops in the past, and now you're getting all of these things here in this business. Okay, it has an effect on you that probably right now you cannot see it, but actually you're becoming more resilient. You're learning to become more confident. You know how to deal with different people. As for example, in my case, I used to be very shy and timid. I was your typical wallflower in the classroom when I was studying. Okay, when I was a student, I never wanted to speak up, and I hated the first day of school because you have to introduce yourself in front of everybody. But now I'm a speaker. I can speak to thousands of people on stage, and I'm confident when I do that. because even though I was afraid before, I just did it. Okay. So even if you're scared, even if you feel like there are risks, or you feel like you're not a good speaker, you're not good enough yet in presenting the business, you haven't mastered it yet, just keep on doing it, and you'll be like the bamboo, growing quietly at first, and then suddenly your team members will be surprised, your family and friends will be surprised, because there you are. Okay, they actually see you, they finally see you growing so big, so huge, you're massive, you're earning a lot, you've become not just wealthy, but you've become somebody strong and powerful and influential, and everybody's looking up to you, right? So you're going to be like the bamboo tree. Okay, so that is what grit is all about, also. And of course, we have to learn patience and determination. Remember, everybody, you don't need to be the most talented, just the one who didn't quit. Okay, so in this business, you'll only lose if you quit. But if you don't quit, even if your journey is slower than others, then you are still a winner, because later on you will still grow at your own pace. It will be your own journey. Okay, so it's also important that we don't constantly compare ourselves with the others doing the same thing, because sometimes our growth is different from theirs. So we don't need to be the most talented or the smartest in the group. Actually, in this business, okay, you can leverage on the intellect and the talent of other people, and that's what's good here. Okay, because you don't have to be the smartest, but you can have very smart people in your team who will help grow the team, right? You don't have to be the most talented, but you can have talented people in your team. Okay, you don't have to be the most hardworking, but you can have a lot of hardworking people in your team. But of course, they will be looking up to you. So you have to set a good example also. So do not quit. You are on your way. This is your journey, and you will definitely get there to the top. Okay, so remember, everybody, the dip is where amateurs give up, champions dig deeper. So we have to remember, when we go through this dip, this is where the losers are separated from the winners. All right? Because the weak people, those who lose, those who quit, okay, they are the ones who give up, right? And they don't get to go through or overcome, they don't get past the dip. Okay. And when you get past the dip, when you've been there, all right, when you've been there and you've overcome it, then you will be stronger, you will be braver, you will be much, much better than before. All right. And that's when you will start experiencing the success that you have been wanting. Okay. Is that clear? All right. So for those of you on your watching on your computers or your phones, type yes if that's clear. If you understood grit, and if you want to develop your grit further and you don't want to quit, type yes in the chat section. Okay. Everybody, somebody says, Adam, I won't quit because I am an agent that will make this world a better place. That's wonderful. Oh, you have bamboo trees there too. Okay, that's wonderful. That's great. All right. Now let's go to focus. Focus is your superpower. Throughout this journey, whatever you're doing right now, or whatever stage you are at the moment, there will always be distractions, right? So focus is when we say no to distractions, when we keep our eyes just just straight ahead and directed toward our goals and dreams, okay? Because if we keep on paying attention to a lot of distractions around us, then definitely it will slow us down, right? There are many distractions in your house, in your work if you're still employed, okay, in even in the business, okay, probably in your own team there are also distractions? In the industry of this business, you will experience a lot of distractions. Okay? Stop comparing your chapter 3 to someone's chapter 20. What does that mean? Maybe you're just starting this. Maybe you're still in the first few chapters of this journey. So don't be discouraged if you see somebody, a team member, who's already in their chapter 20. They've grown so fast. They're already purchasing their dream cars. They're already purchasing the different residential or commercial lots, right? They're already making their dreams come true. So don't compare yourself to that. They have their own journey. Okay, but of course, use those people as your inspiration. Use those people as your inspiration, but not a distraction and not a discouragement. Okay? Where focus goes, energy flows. Remember that. Say it there, even if I can't hear you. Say it aloud. Where focus goes, energy flows. So if you keep on focusing on the negative things in your life, you keep on focusing on so many bills I can't pay, I can't find where to get the money, so many problems every single day when I wake up, I have to do this, I have to do that. People are always pressuring me to do these things. Okay. If you keep on focusing on those negative things, then that's where your energy will flow. You will attract more of it. You will attract more reasons to be negative. Okay. For your life to be negative. Okay. But you can acknowledge these things, okay? They are true, they are real, they're part of our lives. Okay, problems are always there, okay? But we don't have to put our energy into them. Okay, don't waste our energy talking about other people, talking about so many problems, repeating it every single day. Every person you talk to, you talk about your complaints and blaming other people, blaming so many things for your failures and mistakes. Okay, so you're acknowledging those things, but you don't have to keep repeating them to yourself and to others. Okay, instead, direct your attention, direct your focus to something positive and productive. Okay, uh, it's different when you focus on a problem and you keep on dwelling in that, and every single minute of the day you're thinking about it. Okay, that's different from somebody who just wakes up and, okay, I have this problem and I have to do something about it. I won't dwell on it, but instead I will try to find solutions to work around it. Okay, so that's different. Okay, and sometimes you feel like maybe there's no solution. There are times when we feel that, right? But if you keep on directing your energy and your focus toward the positive, surely you will be surprised that one by one the right people will come along, the right opportunities will suddenly pop up, right? And it really happens to a lot of people. You can ask other mentors, you can ask different successful people in different fields. Okay, they have surely experienced that, and they will tell you the same thing. Where focus goes, energy flows. Okay, now another short exercise. Okay, if you have your notebooks again, or if you have your phones with you, please write or type one thing you need to stop doing daily, every single day. You have to stop that because it distracts you from your goals and dreams. Okay, maybe your mentor is telling you, okay, you have to speak to this many people every single day, but this one thing always stops you from doing that. Okay, what is it? What is that one thing that stops you, that distracts you? Maybe it's a family problem. Maybe it's your lack of confidence. Maybe it's a toxic relationship. Okay, so write that down, and later on, after this session, after this training session, you can reflect on it, and you can think of ways on how to resolve it, how to stop doing that daily. Okay? So that you can move on and you can move forward. All right? Because, each of us, we have these things that we already know. We already know that these are the things stopping us from achieving more. Okay? We're already aware. That's why we just have to work on it, okay, to improve ourselves. For example, you're the type of person who gets distracted easily by social media. When you open your computer, instead of contacting your prospects, instead of learning something new that will help you move forward, you tend to just scroll through social media and watch all of these videos or reels that don't really help your business. Okay, so maybe that's one thing you have to stop doing in order to focus better. Okay, so write that down and remind yourselves, okay, that that is the one thing that you have to stop in order to move forward, in order to get closer to your dreams and goals. Because every single day, you have to ask yourself, when you make a decision, when you have a choice, okay, am I going to choose this or that? When you are faced with that decision, you have to ask yourself, which choice will help me get closer to my dream life? Okay, will help me achieve my desires in life. Okay, so that will help you make that choice. For example, you have a friend who's pushing you or pulling you to hey, come on, let's go out, let's have some fun, let's go to this club or bar and meet new friends. Just hang out and drink all night long. Okay, so you have this friend who's always asking you to do that, but you know that you have tasks to do. Okay, so which choice will lead you to a better place, right? So make the harder choices now, and later on, you will live an easy life. I'm telling you. Okay? And of course, choose one clear goal per week. Okay? Sometimes we get so overwhelmed. Okay? And our distractions actually come from our goals, right? Because if we get overwhelmed because we have so many things that we have to accomplish within the week, then that's also going to be a distraction. So I want you to remind yourselves of this. Choose one clear goal per week, work on that, focus all your efforts toward that, and surely by the end of the week, okay, you will see that, there's some growth, there's some improvement. And then when you've gotten used to that, to working toward that goal, then you can move on to the next goal. Okay. So if you have several things that you need to do, for example, you need to train yourself to master the business. Okay. And then, second thing, you need to get used to speaking in front of an audience, you know? So those are two things. But it's difficult if you're going to try to do them both, or you're going to focus your efforts on those two things within the week. So it's important that you start first with one goal, and then when you're used to that, then you can add another goal in the second week. Or if you're done with the first one, then you can move on to the next one. Okay, so then your focus will just be on one thing, and that will help you achieve each goal better. Okay, do you understand? Okay, type yes if you're learning, and if you get my point, type yes in the chat section. All right, so grit and focus will help us out of the dip, okay, when you go down in your journey. All right, so this is what we call distraction detox, okay? This is what we need to do in order for us to focus better. So we have to eliminate these things daily. Endless scrolling through social media or online, okay? Maybe YouTube or Facebook or WhatsApp even. All right, endless scrolling, you have to remove it or lessen it. Number two, comparing income or results with others, because that's also a distraction. If you keep on comparing, oh, this person, we got we joined this business at the same time, and yet I'm doing it slowly, and this person is already achieving these things. So if you keep on comparing, you will lose your focus. All right. Number three, doubting your path. Is this really for me? Do you keep asking yourself that? Is this really for me? You know, am I built for this? Am I going to sustain this? If you keep on asking yourself that, then you will also lose your focus and you won't be able to open up your mind to learn the things that you have to learn. Okay, number four, jumping from strategy to strategy. I know that you are getting a lot of trainings, okay? There are many strategies that we can test and we can use in order to move forward to achieve, okay, in this business. But different strategies work for different people. So maybe you can start with something that is closer to your strengths. Okay, you can also ask your mentor or upline to help you decide which strategy to test first or to do first so that you don't get confused or you don't get overwhelmed. Okay. Number five, letting other people's opinions shape your focus. Probably, you've heard of people offering their opinions about what you're doing. Oh, you shouldn't do this. You graduated with this degree. You're supposed to do this thing. Okay. Why are you in this kind of business? That's not gonna help you. Okay. If you keep listening to these people who keep dictating, their own opinions, then that will shake your focus and it will really slow you down and it might even make you quit, right? Because of course, remember, we all have our different experiences, our different journeys. So let's not listen to other people's opinions. All right, maybe you hear it from even your spouse or your parents that you're not good enough, you're not going to be able to achieve that, you're not going to get wealthy, we were born poor, all right, we're going to die poor. Okay, these things help, can definitely contribute to us losing our confidence and focus. So do not listen. Just, cover your ears, not physically, but, just pretend you're not hearing them. And instead, listen to the speakers and the mentors that we have in the team. Okay. And that's why we have to attend these trainings like this so that we can shift our focus from those negative opinions to something like this. All right. Number six, another distraction, over consuming content without action. Okay. Again, it's related to number four, because when we hear a lot of strategies, all right, we tend to, oh, I'm gonna do this. Oh, maybe I'll just do this. Oh, I'll try this again. I'll try this today. I'll try that tomorrow. Okay, so if you keep jumping from one strategy to another strategy, and you're consuming a lot of tips, a lot of content, okay, and you're not acting on them, then that's also gonna slow you down. Okay, so maybe you focus on this. Okay, for example, in this training that we have, start with one thing that you think you can apply already tomorrow. All right, and then you have to act on it, because if you just consume it, if you just write it down in your notebook, if you're listening to me right now and you're just gonna write it down and you're not gonna act on it, then next time you're gonna listen to another training, you'll hear a different tip or advice, or you'll consume another content and then you won't act on it again. It will be overwhelming and confusing and you will not move forward. You'll just get stuck. All right. Number seven, winging your day without a plan. So always have a plan for your day, things or tasks that you need to accomplish within the day so that you can build your team better. Okay, maybe on Mondays you're going to attend trainings in the office, in the team office. Maybe on Tuesdays you're going to talk to your uplines and downlines. You're going to have a mentoring session, and then you will in the afternoon you will be presenting to your prospects. Okay, so you have to plan your day every single day. Okay, and it's better if you plan it ahead of time, probably a week before. You can have your calendar or your planner with you, okay, and write down the tasks make your checklists, all right, so that it won't be confusing for you and you won't end up getting distracted by so many things. All right. Now this is the end for the first part, what focus is all about. All right. A while ago, we talked about grit, and this time I just want to leave you with these important reminders about focus. Okay. Focus on what you can control, your attitude, your action, your follow through. All right. Because if you cannot control something that you think is the reason for your failure or for your being slowed down, and you cannot control it, you have no control over that thing. For example, the weather, it's raining hard or it's very, very hot outside. You have no control over that. It's the weather, right? So you have to work around it. Okay. Or for example, you're talking to this friend who's so negative about your business. You want to encourage this friend because you want to help him. You know that he can benefit from this business, right? But this friend is so negative. He keeps on putting you down and disagreeing with what you're saying. Okay, you have no control over that. So you have to fix your own attitude. How will you react to that person? Maybe, just let him be for now and then just get back to him when he's finally ready to listen and to give this business a chance, right? So you can direct your focus on to other people, all right, to other prospects. Okay, so focus on what you can control. And next one, your business doesn't grow when you just watch. Okay, don't settle with just being part of a fans club of the people who are achieving in your team. All right, your business will not grow when you just watch, when you just attend. All right, it grows when you work. So we have to keep this in mind. For example, this training session will not help you if you don't apply it, right? It will probably motivate you for a short while. Okay. But if you don't put that into action, nothing will happen. So it grows only when you work. Is that clear? All right. Thank you very much. I hope that you learned a lot about grit and focus. But we are not yet done. I'm going to call my partner, Prof. Sherwin Coronado. All right, let me just stop this, and I want everybody to reflect on the things that we talked about. Are you in your dip right now? Okay, what are you doing to get through that? And what are you going to apply from the things that you listened to, that you heard today? Okay, so wait a while. I will call the next speaker.
Hello, good morning to all the participants in our online training. Are you learning? Yeah, before we begin, I'd like to mention, shout out to our online participants. I can see Shakira Olajumoke, Mashud Giwa, Balogun Wahid, Abdul Aziz Aishat, Abdul Latif Ali. All right. I can see Adedoyin Dorcas and what's this? Jamiu Jimba and Young Joe. All right. So let's continue our training um, with the topic um, that was assigned to me. Okay, so we're going to discuss the topic on why discipline beats motivation. All right. You know, in our business, discipline will always be above motivation, because motivation is just a feeling that can dwindle, it can fade away, but discipline is a system that will stay. It's a system that will keep you consistent. All right? Discipline is about routines, it's about consistent habits. That's why in the business, motivation is always defeated by discipline. Okay? Hmm. So, discipline makes you show up, especially during the difficult days. All right? Discipline helps you to build long-term progress and resilience, right? Motivation, it can fluctuate. Sometimes you are highly motivated, sometimes you are demotivated. And because motivation is based merely on feelings and emotions, it can be unreliable. Okay? Motivation cannot be a basis for our daily action, our weekly action, and our monthly plans for the business. Instead, we should make discipline the main pillar, the main foundation of our action in our business. Remember that winners in our industry build habits. Long-term progress is built upon habits, right? Whereas the losers, they wait for the right mood, they wait for the, for the emotions, the right circumstances before they act. All right? So if you want to become a winner, practice discipline. Do not rely totally on motivation alone. Motivation is good, but there is something better. And what is that? Discipline. I want you to type in the comment section, discipline is better than motivation. Everybody, do it now so that you will not forget our main message for this particular slide. Come on, do it now. Type in the comment section, discipline is better than motivation. All right? So in our business, daily discipline is not about achieving perfection in all of our activities. Instead, it is about consistent progress, and it is about grit and persistence. Okay? It's about doing the basics over and over and over and over again, whether you like it or not, whether you feel like you want to do it or not, you will still do it because you have discipline. You will still call your prospects, whether you like it or not. You will still do your business presentations, whether you like it or not, whether you feel like doing it or not. You will still follow up your prospects, whether you feel like doing it or not. That is discipline. Okay? So let us practice discipline in all of our transactions and in all of our actions pertaining to our business. Is that okay? Okay, good. Let's continue. On our next slide, okay, for you to become super successful in our business, you have to treat this like a real business. Okay? Treat it like a six-figure startup. Treat your business with Dream Life International as a big time business. If you want to earn big time, think and feel like your business is a big time business. Is that okay? Show up every day, even if you don't feel like showing up. Okay? You know, I I remember when I was still a professor in the university, even when I'm not feeling good, even when I feel sometimes I feel lazy to wake up in the morning and to prepare and to go to work, I still do it. Why? Because it's my job, right? And I know that if I don't go to work, I won't get paid. I won't get a salary. So I am motivated to do it every day. Now, why don't you treat your business as if it's a job? But it's a kind of job with long-term and far greater, bigger rewards than an ordinary job. Okay? It's a business that will allow you to have leverage and you will be able to achieve your financial freedom, your time freedom, and even your location freedom because of this business. So show up every day, even if you don't feel like it. That, my friend, is discipline. Discipline, all right? Treat it like an 8 to 5 job. 8 to 5, you will go to work in your business. You will build your network. You will duplicate yourself. You will train your leaders and you will build an empire. So, a practical thing to do is to set your daily business hours that you will devote for our business. For example, if you are doing it part-time, you can devote at least 3 to 4 hours every day. Set a specific time within the day wherein which you will do the business. For example, if you have a job from 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock in the afternoon, perhaps you can set 6 p.m. all the way up to 9 p.m. as your business hours. Or if you are doing this business full time, meaning you have no other side hustles, this is your full time endeavor, all right? Your full time career. Why don't you set an 8 hours schedule, daily schedule, wherein which you will seriously work on your business and then track your daily performance, your weekly performance, and not just your effort. Okay? Calendar your daily activities. What will you do at exactly 8 o'clock in the morning? How will you start doing your business? In the first 2 hours of your day, what will you do? Will you start calling up prospects? Will you be reading a book about the industry? Will you be devoting time for personal development? And how many hours will you devote for doing your presentations or doing your trainings? You have to calendar that. You have to plan your day and you have to plan your week and you also have to plan your month ahead of time. Okay? So you're treating your business as if it is a real big time business, not a small time business. Why? Because this business has the potential to make you financially free. This business can make you a multi-millionaire. This business can give you financial freedom and it can empower you to give your family the best life that they truly deserve. Okay? So, I'll give you practical ways to treat your business like a real business. I'll give you 3 powerful ways to treat this like a real business. Number one, separate your finances. Okay? You should have a separate bank account exclusively for your business and another separate bank account for your personal finance and your family finance. Keep it separate. Why? Because by opening a dedicated business bank account, this will help you to track your income, your expenses, and your um, your uh, your taxes accurately. Okay, so that's number one. Separate your finances. That's how businessmen do business, right? They don't mix their personal money with their business money. Because if you do that, it will begin a series of confusion, and you will get lost, okay, in terms of the financial matters of your business. So number two, develop a clear business plan. Okay? Create a structured plan outlining your goals, your target market, and your marketing strategies and financial projections for your business. This will help you to do your decision making and also measure your progress in the business. And last but not the least, to treat this business like a real business, you have to track your performance. Track your performance. That means you have to record your results and you have to analyze your results and adjust accordingly depending on the results that you are getting. Monitor your key performance indicators such as sales, all right, your downline acquisition or customer acquisition, and also the retention and duplication of the leaders within our organization. So analyze the data pertaining to your results to make informed decisions and adjust your strategies accordingly. Okay? So those are the three things that will help you to treat this business like a real business. Are we learning? Okay, type in the comment section, I will treat my business like a big time business. Let me repeat that. Type it in the comment section. I will treat my business like a big time business. All right? You're a big time businessman in our company. You are a big time entrepreneur and you will earn big time profit. Okay? Of course, the profit, the big time profit will come after your big time effort. Okay? Big time effort, big time commitment equals big time results in our big time business. Are we clear with that? Yes or yes? Okay, good. Let us continue with the next slide. Okay? Leverage is our goal in this business. Okay? And leverage is a very powerful tool to create wealth and financial abundance. Okay? Leverage is the ability to duplicate and multiply yourself, your effort, your finances, your resources through other people. So remember, in our business, you are not just a salesman. You are not just selling products. Okay? On top of selling products, you are also building a system that can duplicate. Okay? A system that can duplicate. And remember, a system that duplicates is a simple system. So, keep it simple. Keep it simple. What if you want a system that can duplicate, you have to create a system within your organization that is easy to understand, easy to teach, and easy to duplicate. All right? A system that is easy to understand, easy to teach, and easy to duplicate will create an explosion in your organization. More people will sign up, more people will be retained, and there will be massive duplication of leaders in your network. Okay? So again, leverage means multiplying all of your efforts through people and a simple system that duplicates. So our goal is to duplicate ourselves. Remember, keep it simple. Complex, difficult to understand systems, they are not easy to duplicate. And when a system is not easy to duplicate, your progress will be very, very slow. And you don't want that. You want fast progress. You want fast duplication. So what kind of system do you want to create? A simple system that is easy to understand, easy to teach, and easy to duplicate. All right? And I think in Dream Life International, your top leaders, all right, and of course, your founder, Ango Saliu, already has a system, a simple system that is duplicable, right? A simple system that you can already follow. And when you follow the system of Dream Life International to the letter, what will happen? You can create true wealth. You can create true wealth by following the system of Dream Life International. And what is that system? It's leadership plus duplication plus consistent habits and discipline. Guys, I'm already giving you the formula for your success in our business. That is the formula. Take note of that. If you want to create true wealth, lasting wealth, leverage, right? You got to have leadership that can be duplicated through a simple system by means of discipline and consistent habits. Are we clear with that? Okay, good. Let us continue. Okay, the next slide is about your daily 5 habits, your main activities, your 5 habits that you have to keep on repeating every day. Mr. Coronado, what do you mean by every day? What if it's a holiday? I say every day. That means even if it's a holiday, you do your daily habits. Even if it's a vacation, you do your daily habits. Why? Because daily habits, your discipline, is one of the major ingredients of your success in our business. Okay? So let us continue. Let us okay, let me just go on to the next slide. While we are fixing that, let me give you the 3 advantages of leverage in our business. Okay, particularly in our team. Our mother team is Prime Phoenix Alliance. Of course, we are the founders of Prime Phoenix Alliance. And of course, one of the biggest organizations within Prime Phoenix Alliance is no other than Dream Life International. So, the advantages of leverage, number 1, is increased earning potential. Okay? By building a team and leveraging the efforts of everyone in the team, you can earn bigger commissions, not only from your own personal sales, but also from the sales made by everybody within your team members. That, my friend, is leverage. Leverage can increase your earning potential. So that's number one advantage. The second advantage of leverage in our business is scalability, or the ability to scale up your business, which means you can make your business grow bigger and bigger and bigger more quickly, more faster. As your team grows bigger, your sales will of the products and your income can also increase without increasing, or without a proportional increase in your own personal work. Why? Because you are already benefiting from not only your effort, but the effort of everybody in your organization. So by multiplying your personal effort through the effort of the organization on your left sales group and on your right sales group, you increase the scalability of your business. That is the second advantage of leverage. And the third advantage of leverage in our business is teamwork and shared success. Teamwork and shared success. Leverage fosters teamwork between all the members of the organization. Our team members can support and motivate each other, okay? Leading to more productivity and leading to more overall business success. Is that good or very good? Of course, it's very good. So, guys, strive to have leverage. Do not rely alone on your own personal efforts. Multiply yourself, develop leaders, empower your leaders, empower everyone in your team, give them information, share knowledge to them, empower them by means of training, allowing them to grow individually, give them personal development trainings, because when you empower people, you leverage on people. Okay? So do not be selfish. Do not be selfish. Do not keep all the information to yourself. Do not keep yourself on a pedestal. Instead, go down to your people, go down to your leaders and be with them. Share knowledge with them. Share your skills with them. Train them, empower them, equip them, because that will build your leverage. And not only that, teach your people to also do what you are doing. Duplicate. Duplicate what you are doing. Teach them to duplicate you. So that, there will be 100 Bashir Shitus in the organization. There will be 200 Musa Abdul Rahim in the organization. Why? Because you have duplicated yourself. Okay? So, let's move on to the 5 daily habits for success in our business. Number 1, talk to 2 to 5 new people every day. Okay? Every day, talk to new people. I'm talking about strangers, people that you meet in the market, people that you meet in the grocery, people that you meet in the street, people that you meet in the office. All right? Talk to new people every day. How many? 2 to 5. 2 is the minimum, and there is no maximum. If you can talk to 8 people, well and good. If you can talk to 10 people every day, better. If you can talk to 20 to 30 people every day, that is the best. Okay? So, build rapport every single day. Build rapport. Develop friendships. And then later on, when the time is right, introduce these new friends, introduce these new people that you have known, introduce them to the business. All right? invite them to a presentation, invite them to the office, invite them to a Zoom meeting, okay, etc., etc. And the next one is add to your prospect list 2 to 5 new names every day. Do you have a prospect list? What is a prospect list, by the way? It's a notebook. It's a notebook where you write down or list down the names of the people that you meet every day. Your objective is to add how many names? 2 to 5. That's the minimum. If you can add 10 new names to that list every day, well and good. If you can add 20 to 30, that's the best. Always keep on expanding your prospect list because this will be the source of new potential distributors and partners in our business. If you never run out of prospects, you will also never run out of people to talk to, and you will never run out of people to introduce our business to. All right? Number 3, let's take a look at this. Number 3, present or invite daily. Present or invite daily. That means you do your business presentations every single day. You do your invitations every day. Whether you like it or not, whether you feel like it or not, you will still do your presentations, whether it's one-on-one or a small group presentation or a table presentation or a presentation in a house or in the office, but you have to do it every single day. Remember, consistent habits will bring you the success that you are looking for. And number 4, follow up with 3 to 5 prospects every day. These prospects have already been introduced to the business. They have listened to your presentation. They have seen the information. Now, all they need is a follow-up from you. You call them up, you say hello, and you ask them how they are, and simply follow up. And during the follow-up, you can invite them to take a second look at the presentation. You can also answer some of their questions if they have questions. And you can also clarify some of the information that has already been presented to them. Do your follow-up every single day. All right? And next, attend or review the trainings and the meetings that are scheduled by your leaders. Okay? Make it a habit to drop everything when your leader calls for a meeting. All right? Make it a habit to attend all of the trainings and all of the mentoring sessions that are being scheduled by your leaders and by the team. Okay? That's part of your 5 daily habits. All right? So these daily habits will help you to stay focused and motivated. It will also help you to build momentum and consistency in your business. And it will also help you to develop a strong network and customer base. And of course, the end result is increased sales and increased income for you. Okay? So if you want to achieve long-term results and long-term success in your business with Dream Life International, guys, develop and do your daily 5 habits consistently. Do it over a 3-week period, and after that, it becomes a habit. You will be doing all of these 5 things every day. Talk to people, add to your prospect list, do your daily presentations, invite people to attend presentations every day, follow up those that have already seen the presentation, and attend the trainings, attend the meetings that your leaders have set. Okay? So, are we learning? Okay, so we're almost done here. So, please bear with me. We're almost done with the training. I hope you are learning, right? So, these are some bonus CEO habits. Remember earlier, I asked you to treat this business like a big time business. And therefore, as a big time business, I want you to treat yourself as the CEO of your own business. You are the chief executive officer. So, how does a CEO work? Number one, you have to plan your week like a business owner. Have a planner, okay? A notebook such as this, a planner where you write down your weekly goals, your daily schedule, all right? And your monthly goals, and even your yearly goals. Plan your week, plan your days ahead of time, plan your month ahead of time. You can sit down with your uplines, with your mentors, and do a planning for your team. Okay? Number two, post consistently in your social media account. Create value for people. Create informative postings in your social media account, whether it is in Facebook or in TikTok or in uh, other social media platforms, right? Also, you can post stories of success of your cross lines from other teams, okay, within the EdPlan community. All right. You can also post your own personal results and the results of your mentors in our business, and even the results of the people within your organization. Okay, for example, somebody brought a car. Why don't you do a short reel or a short video of that? Interview the person and post it in your social media. It can create curiosity. It can attract potential customers as well. You can also produce stories of healing for those people who have been using our products. Okay? So consistently post in your social media account, tee up the business. All right? Post your activities, post your meetings, post your presentations, post pictures of yourself in the office, post your picture when you purchase your packages, etc., etc. Okay, be active, be seen, be recognizable. Okay, in social media. And number three, connect with your team every single day. Why don't you have a group chat with your team where you can post motivational quotes, motivational videos that everybody can watch and comment to? All right? Have a group chat where everyone can chip in their ideas on how to grow the business. Connect with your team on a daily basis. Communication is key to leveraging in your business with Dream Life International. And lastly, track your numbers, track your performance. How many people have you prospected today? How many people have you invited today? How many presentations have you done today? How many follow-ups have you completed today? How many new direct lines have you created within the month? How many mentoring sessions with your new leaders and your new members have you done or have you completed within the past 1 week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks? All right. So track your numbers and make sure that you are consistently improving in terms of your performance. All right. Okay. So let us continue. The power of daily discipline. Remember the quote, right? Discipline weighs ounces, regret weighs tons. Okay, which means that it is better to endure the hardship of discipline than to endure the hardship of regret. Discipline and regret, they are both, difficult to do. But discipline, when you practice discipline, it is more powerful. Okay? So the question you should ask yourself is, if your downlines, if the people in your organization, everybody in your organization copied what you are doing, exactly what you are doing today, would they succeed? If the answer is yes, then you are doing the right thing. If you believe that if they copy you today, copy everything, your mindset, your skill set, um, your daily activities, your kind of discipline. If you think they will succeed when they copy you, then you are doing the right thing. But if you think they will fail if they copy you, then perhaps you have to change your strategy and you have to follow the things that we have discussed this morning. Okay. So another question that you have to ask yourself is: would you be able to build good duplication and leverage? If the answer is yes, my friend, you are on the right track. Congratulations. Okay? So, the power of daily discipline is leverage. Okay? So, let us continue. Guys, the dip is a gift. It was discussed earlier, right? The dip, the temporary setbacks, the challenges, the difficulties that you have to overcome, those are gifts. Okay? Why? Because the dip will show who is serious and separates the quitters from the winners. The challenges will separate the men from the boys. Okay? The challenges, the difficulties will separate those who really want to win in life and those who are just interested and looking around. Okay? So if you are a winner, you are a winner. Type in the comment section, I am a winner. I am a winner. I will not quit. Type it in the comment section, everyone. Come on. I am a winner. I will not quit. Okay? So, next, the dip is a place where leaders are born and strengthened. Remember the story about the diamond. The diamond used to be a charcoal which has been placed under extreme pressure for thousands of years. The charcoal became a diamond. And just like you are a diamond in the making. You are a future diamond. You may be facing a lot of pressure right now. You may be facing a lot of challenges right now. You are facing a lot of setbacks right now. Remember, all of these are temporary. All of these will pass. And when you overcome all of these challenges, you will be born as a leader. You will be strengthened, and success is waiting for you. All right? At the end of your journey with us. All right? So, if you stay long enough, if you stick long enough, the breakthrough will come absolutely. Right? Because I am pretty sure that if you stay long enough, just like us, we have been in this business for 13 and a half years already. My wife and I started in this business way back in 2011, September of 2011. we experienced several dips in our journey with this company, but we pushed through. We um, we uh, we overcame the challenges, and we stayed long enough until the breakthroughs appeared. It took us 3 years before the breakthrough, but I'm telling you, it is all worth it. It's all worth it. So, ladies and gentlemen, stay long enough. Hold on to your dreams. Hold on. Have faith. Have faith in yourself. Have faith in your system. Have faith in our products. Have faith in the EdPlan 3.0. Have faith in your mentors. Have faith in your team members. Have faith in God. Okay? And everything will fall right into place, and your success will come. Your results will come, your success will come, your breakthrough is waving at you and just waiting for you to give it your all. Okay? So, um, the next topic that we have, what will you commit to? What will you commit to? Number one, ask yourself, what are my 5 daily habits that I will do every single day starting today? What are those 5 daily activities, daily habits that you will consistently repeat every single day for the next 21 days, for the next 3 months, for the next 6 months, until you see the breakthrough? Ask yourself and write it down. Okay? Next, write down all of these daily 5 habits and daily 5 activities that you will be doing every day, starting today. Then later on, I want you to choose one accountability partner. It can be your wife, your husband, your upline, your downline, a crossline, or a mentor from your team. Okay? It doesn't matter. As long as there is one person that will check on you and ask you, how are you doing with your daily 5? Are you doing your daily 5 consistently? Are you not missing out? Are you practicing the daily discipline? And you will be accountable to this person. That's why that person will be your accountability partner. Okay? Okay, so pick one person who will be your accountability partner. He will check on you. You will report to that person the things that you have accomplished on a daily basis. Okay? So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you all to be a champ. Be a champion. Okay? Type in the comment section, I will become a champion. Come on, everybody, type in the comment section, I will become a champion. Remember, hard days are the best. The dips in your business, the dips in our life, they are the best because that's the time when champions are made. Okay? We are made out of pressure, out of extreme pressure. We will come out as a shining diamond. All right? So, you are not just building a team or a business, you're building your very own freedom story. And from that freedom story, you will become an inspiration to many generations, and you will become an inspiration to a lot of people. Your story of success will become the 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 starting point for the success of other people. Okay? You will become an inspiration. Okay? And finally, ladies and gentlemen, friends and partners in Dream Life International, thank you, right? This business rewards those who show up every day and never give up. So do not give up. Show up every day. This business is a business that has transformed the lives of thousands upon thousands of people in Asia, in Africa, in the Middle East, in Europe, in different countries around the world. Okay? When we started in Nigeria way back in 2012, I was one of the pioneer trainers. We developed the first leaders of the company over there in your country, Nigeria. And now there are so many thousands of success stories, stories of rags to riches, okay? Simple, ordinary people who were transformed into extraordinary millionaires because of the system that we have. So let this day be your turning point and be moved, not just by motivation. Remember, motivation, it can dwindle, it can dwindle down, it will not last for too long, but develop your momentum by means of discipline. Okay? So, guys, you're not alone. We are with you. Your leaders in Dream Life International are always there to support you. We are here to support and motivate you and train you. You are not alone. Plug in to the team. Use the system. Okay? Benefit from the experiences that are being shared not only by us, but also by everyone, all the leaders in the team, and duplicate the steps. We believe in you. Your breakthrough is on the other side of your consistency and grit. And so with that, I would like to end this training session. Thank you to all of you, and may God bless all of us. I would like to bring back the floor to our leader, Ango. If you are there, please open your video and unmute yourself so that you can close our training for today. Thank you very much, and God bless all of you.
Thank you, everybody. Wait
Okay.
for.
Okay. Now,
We hope that everybody was able to learn a lot today, and we pray and hope that you achieve all of your goals and dreams. Okay, I think our leader is here already. God bless. Yes. Yes, this is powerful. Thank you. How are you doing there? The ones in Dream Life headquarters. I hope you're all doing wonderfully there. You learned a lot. Oh, there! You're there already with them.
I'm on the way. Standing ovation. Let's give it up to our powerful trainer. Let's give it up to our powerful trainers, our mentors, our great clients, all the way from Philippines. Let's give it up to our powerful trainers. All right. So we're going to do it now. Three life way and prepare everybody.
Hindi, kasama ako.
Okay now. And that's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Power.
Yes. Special mentorship is a powerful one. Don't believe it. This one.
Thank you, mentor. Bye-bye. Bye.
Thank you very much. Until next time, next month, we'll see you again for our training.
Right.
The next one.
Power!
Grabe!
Power, power!
Grabe!
Bye! See you guys!
Bye!
Right. All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh,
Hindi, nakasulat. Hindi yan lumilitaw sa recording. So.
very much.
Pawi!
Value. Thank you.
Yeah.
Ambassador Bashir, she's too alpha now.
I do.
God value.
Powerful.
Great.
Yeah, well done.
Equito.
Nito.
Abi.
In Lagos,
We are not waiting. They are expecting.
No wala. No wala.
We are expecting you too.
Yeah.
Massive moment.
Shortly.
Yeah.
Right.
Nice.
See ya. Bye.
Bye.
That's all for students. No, that's all. Go up, person. These are people now. This is not come out of.
Okay, never come on.